time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Greg taking a look at this one here tonight. The clash at the guard positions really stands out.
No question about it. Both teams rely heavily on their backcourts to get it done, and I'm interested to see which backcourt brings it tonight.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. The two towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. Now, here's Brogdon. And there's the pass to Simons. Shot clock at 6.
Huge wingspan. Excellent instincts. Gobert, a force on defense.
Towns, a screen on Simons. Edwards drives in. And Edwards with the stuff.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
Now, here's Simons. Off target from three-point range.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And with Towns, we're looking at one of the best three-point shooting big men in the NBA, Clark. He is something to watch.
He really is, and when you add in everything else he does, Kevin, he's one of the best players in the league, period.
A rebound by the Timberwolves.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And it's Towns missing.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look.
Three-pointer. The shot's good from Simons.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Out to the right wing. Towns kicks to Edwards. Towns the screen. Lets it go with the three. And Anthony Edwards hits from deep. Edwards got a couple of threes now in the first with the Timberwolves. Launches it from deep. Gobert pulls it in. Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Back to Edwards. And the call will be against Anthony Simons. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Now here is Conley. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in.
You know, Towns can burn you from anywhere, especially from these in-between spots.
Simons against Conley. And it's Grant in the corner. The fadeaway. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. And it's Towns missing.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
And it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to cement himself, Greg, as Minnesota's franchise player.
He is one of the best young players in the league with clear superstar potential. The future of the Timberwolves starts with Edwards.
They get the rebound. Walker the pass to Ayton. Misses the wing J.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Gobert the screen. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. It's a 5-point game. Brogdon kicks to Walker. Pulls up. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Towns looking around. Shoots the 3. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Hey, you know your center is a great shooter when your goal is to get him a 3. Towns can make those pay dividends.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Good on both.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Nailed from three-point land. Edwards got 11 points.
Edwards loves those long-range bombs. He's a confident shooter.
Good work there as it goes.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Edwards kicks to Gobert. Back to Edwards. Now here's Gobert. Hasn't made one yet. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. For 3, Procton. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. The Trailblazers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
You know, he's a big guard who really uses his size well. Brogdon is capable of playing either of the guards, but he's old school in that way, just a guard who happens to be very versatile.
Near the three-point line, it's empty. Wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Timberwolves ahead, up by 6. From Portland, we're back in a moment. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Ayton is out there with Walker. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. Then there's Grant. And it's Simons in at the shooting guard position. They're the group the Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
The latest now from our side. Oh, wow, man!
Already a gifted passer. Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
Pass to Alexander Walker. From deep. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Alexander Walker's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Sharp, tries to the hoop, and then Sharp with the dunk.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
Exercising his authority.
Here's Sharp. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. The way the league is now, Greg, on any given night, we sometimes see a team fall flat. Is it just luck of the draw?
Sometimes players are tired and sometimes they relax. You know, this is why leadership is so vital. Setting that standard for others to follow.
6 to shoot. Miller kicks to Moore. Takes a 3. Henderson pulls it in. Trailblazers trail by 8. Here's Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
There's a good screen. Kick out to Moore. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Reed misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Henderson, no good. Timberwolves leading by 6. Here's Alexander Walker. Drains the jumper to finish the break. Alexander Walker's got 8 points in the quarter. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Sharp, and then Sharp with the dunk.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders. Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Here's Williams. Rebound by Alexander Walker. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. And Miller throws it down hard.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
In the acrobatic jam, Henderson showing the league what he can do at the rim.
Down low, taken away by Williams. Here's Sharp, and then Sharp with the dunk.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
And then Sharp with the dunk.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Here's Miller, out to Morris. And here's Moore outside. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Sharp. Outside for Murray. Henderson attacking. Thibault finds Murray. Here's Sharp. Reed with the block. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
You can almost feel the mindset he has. I mean, when the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
Morris outside. Pass to Alexander Walker. Good if it goes. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. On the team.
The previous play is under
Room.
review.
They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
And even though, you know, you're thinking maybe we don't need the replay in a situation like this, still plenty of time left in this game, and really it's about getting the call right.
Yeah.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
This is making for quicker turnarounds, I think.
And they're keeping the call as is. It was close, but he had not released it before the clock had expired.
Yeah, still better safe than sorry. I think they did the right thing to take another look at it. And if it's so close that you can't tell by the naked eye, might as well go to the slow-mo.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Timberwolves lead by 2. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, the front court is McDaniels and Towns. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Edwards, a screen on Brogdon. And here's Conley outside. A 3-pointer is right on target. Conley's got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Timberwolves.
And you know, what you love about Mike Conley, he's a leader by example.
The epitome of a terrific point guard and teammate. True professional in every sense of the word, on and off the floor. He plays and he teaches and mentors. I could see him, if he desired, being a really good head coach someday.
And priority number 1 has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
To the wing right side. McDaniels finds Edwards. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, Doc doctor. Oh, my goodness, Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Man, it's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Minnesota leading by 7. Edwards, a screen on Brogdon. Outside Edwards. Lots of room. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
The Timberwolves have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. The Trailblazers have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Grant goes in. Rebound, Minnesota. McDaniels passes to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Simons. Here's Edwards. They grab their own miss. It's Edwards on the wing. Clock at 6. Towns wide open. And the 3 ball is good. Towns has got the lead up to 12 now for the Timberwolves. Here's Walker. And rebounded by McDaniels. Here's Minnesota. They're on a 13-3 run right now. Grant against Conley. Gobert with a screen on Brogdon. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
And an intentional foul right there. So Portland ends up going with the new group.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Third quarter action in just under 3.5 minutes have gone. It's Miller on the wing. Morris against Henderson. Just 5 on the clock. Rebound by Murray. Trailblazers trail by 9. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Simons grew up under the tutelage of his father, whose workout regimen sometimes left his son in tears. Anthony said, "I didn't get real joy from working out until middle school. By high school, it was just a normal day. It was so ingrained into me, working out extra and getting up as many shots as possible." Kevin?
Well, it brought him here, David. Thank you so much for the story. Alexander Walker passes to Miller. Here's Alexander Walker. Fades back. And it's Portland with the rebound. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Sharp. Miller grabs the miss. Minnesota leading by 9. Morris outside. There's 21 seconds left to play here in the third. Good on the triple. Portland's gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Henderson is adept at earning these whistles. Got to be careful how you guard it.
At the line.
Both free throws good from Henderson. Stolen by Henderson. Here's Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now when they need a spark the most.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. At the guard positions, Henderson and Sharp. Rob Williams is out there with Matisse Thybulle. And it's Murray in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Outside, Edwards. Back to Conley. He dishes it to Edwards. Jacks up a three. Conley's shot is off.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Sharp, the pass to Thybulle. Here's Murray, and here's Sharp. Shot clock at 6. Here's Williams. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Timberwolves.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
You know, another thing that stands out to me is their passing in this game. I mean, they've done a tremendous job sharing the ball and setting each other up for success.
Sinks the three-pointer.
Towns is money off the catch and shoot.
And Simons has got the ball here for Portland. Trailing by 10. Fires the three. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, as long as he keeps knocking them down, they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason to let it run dry. Keep firing that thing.
Here's Ayton. It's not going to go for him. Gobert with the defensive effort. Outside, Edwards. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And Clark, what can you say about Anthony Edwards? Living up to that first overall hype. He has been spectacular.
Yeah, he has been, Kevin. I agree. Some were surprised he went first overall, but you look back at that draft, he was as good a #1 pick as any of them, and he's certainly proven to be worthy of that status.
The shot's good from Simons.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Pass to Towns. Out to Edwards. And the call will be against Anthony Simons. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Offensive rebound. Now the pass to McDaniels. Launches a three. Bangs home the trifecta.
Gobert can look over the top of just about any defense right there. Delivers a nice pass.
Walker with his screen for Simons. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Wow, look at the damage this young man is doing from deep. And there's another one.
And it's a big one. What a performance from long range. Remarkable. Michael Conley with excellent vision on that pass.
Hey, yo, get on Anthony.
Simons against Edwards. And Simons, here we go.
This is what Gobert is known for. His ability to swat shots away with ease.
Conley kicks to McDaniels. Fires the three. The offensive rebound. Gobert the pass to Towns. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Out to Conley. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Still a solid point guard in this league. When Conley is healthy, he makes a considerable impact on both ends.
And Conley drops them both. Trailblazers trail by 10. Brogdon finds Simons. Driving in, and then jammed down as it goes right over Anthony Edwards.
Boy, Brogdon has such outstanding vision as a playmaker. Easily spots the wide open man there.
Here's Edwards. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Simons.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And Portland making a change here. Sharp's checked in.
How about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting stroke, but what he wants most is to see his team succeed. That's what you love about AE.
Minnesota leading by 10. Out to the wing. Towns for three. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Towns has got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Timberwolves. And Simons wide open. He'll fire. And the Trailblazers another three.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom. You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make them.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Timberwolves.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, and he was relentless, nonstop energy. I mean, he just never slowed down or turned off.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
Last one's off, and they'll settle for 2 points. And here are the Blazers. 15-point game. Sharp. Mike Conley grabs the miss.
When you do moves like that and you miss, you know you're going to hear it from your coaches and your teammates.
From deep three-point land. And a clear foul there because he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws. And the first one drops.
Minnesota, Mike Conley.
And he's good on the second. It's good, and he's 100% from the line thus far. Stolen by Michael Conley. Puts up a deep three. Portland grabs the miss. Now Simons. Can they get it? Can't get it to fall. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
They've got Whitmore. Tari Eason is out there with Smith. Then it's Dylan Brooks. And it's Van Vliet in at point guard. And for Portland, we've got Walker. Anthony Simons out there with Shaden Sharp. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And it's Grant in at the small forward. And you look at both of these teams, the athleticism that's on display is tremendous.
Oh, yeah, these young boys got some bounce. But what I like is the skill in the basketball IQ combined with the athleticism. That's why you're seeing so many beautiful plays out here.
Here's Van Vliet following the bucket by the Blazers. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Grant the pass to Sharp. Eason with some nice D.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Pass to Smith. Fires from 14. Walker pulls down the board.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Personal foul.
And Richard, this summer, the Rockets hitting fast forward on their rebuild, signing some key veterans.
Headlined by all-star point guard Fred VanVleet. He was a coveted free agent. Listen, with their upcoming draft pick not under their control, I think the front office figured may as well go after wins now.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Both shots good from the strike. And it's Houston's ball. It's a 5-point game. Lets it go from deep, and the three-pointer goes.
You love seeing Smith Jr. be assertive off the catch. Great shot.
Pass to Ayton. Goes up on the wing, and it's in there.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Van Vliet against Simons. Smith outside. Here's Whitmore. With the drive, and here's Smith. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Simons outside. Puts up a three. Sinks the tray.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Van Vliet. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
So difficult to shoot over. Ayton proving it with that rejection.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Timeout called. Houston. Here's Sharp. Brooks with the rebound. Pass to Smith. Stolen by Ayton. Walker with it. Van Vliet covering. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
I wouldn't want to be that rim. Goodness, Ayton knows how to attack something with force.
Ayton against Smith. Van Vliet scanning the floor. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again. And Richard, if you look at 7-footer DeAndre Ayton, he has all the tools to be a dominant big man.
Yeah, you run down the list. He's mobile, bouncy, soft hands, great touch, has everything you need to be great. He's just got to put it all together.
The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. And Ayton gets it to go.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Now here's Smith. Brooks finds Smith. Yep, that one's good. Smith's got 5.
This is why you get Smith the ball in that close area. If he works for that ground, he's skilled enough to execute in that area.
Sharp, no good. And Van Vliet has got the ball here for the Rockets. They trail by 9. Pass to Smith. Yes, it's good. He's got 7.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Here's Whitmore. Smith outside. Brooks, the pass to Smith. Going inside. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Yeah, once Smith puts the ball on the floor, he's got good straight-ahead speed.
Here's Sharp, guarded by Van Vliet. Simons outside. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And that one falls for Simons. And the Rockets going with a whole new group out there. And so Simons nails both of them.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Thompson in the post. He's covered by Simons. Thompson, no good. The Trailblazers have got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Out to Simons. Three-pointer Sharp. He buries it from 3.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
And he can't get the first one.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
Outside, Williams. Just 3 on the clock. It's not going to go for him. And so it's Portland. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, the Trailblazers pretty much in control here.
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
We've got Robert Williams, Murray out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Scoot Henderson, and it's Brogdon in at shooting guard. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Portland.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one. Attacking the hoop. That is Scoot Henderson's bread and butter. Unstoppable when he's going downhill.
And the layup is good off the glass. Thompson's got 6 points.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Brogdon against Green. Henderson outside. All right, RJ, let me put you on the spot. In the not-so-distant future, let's say 2028, who's the face of the NBA?
Well, BA, there's a high probability LeBron might still be playing, but my smart money is on Luka. He's already a superstar. Or maybe it's Victor Wembanyama. He's 7'4". We've never seen a guy that can do what he does at his size, but I can't wait to find out.
Oh, a fantastic defender. Adams embraces his role on this team as their defensive anchor. And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
That's a costly error. Let's see how they bounce back.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Now here's Thybulle. Yet to see a basket. The drive by Henderson. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Trailblazers lead by 13.
An athleticism on display there by Henderson. Just an acrobatic move to finish the play.
And it's good for 2. Thompson's got 7 points for the quarter. Portland has gone 3 of 3 from outside here in this one. Here's Henderson, and he drives in. The shot, no good. Nice D from Thompson. On the wing, Green. Wide open look. Another one falls for Houston.
Already an intelligent playmaker, Thompson moves the ball well for a rookie.
Henderson drives in. Murray from outside. It's rebounded by Houston.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
And Richard Şengün has really been impressive. A big who does a little bit of everything.
Well, his passing is what's really fantastic, B.A. He pulls off dimes most guards wouldn't even consider attempting. He's a player that a lot of people should start paying attention to.
Now here's Green. Pass to Adams. And that comes off the assist by Green. And now it's just a 4-point Trailblazer lead.
The execution has been better lately, but do they have enough energy to pull it off?
The thing they have to watch for is mental fatigue. They have to stay focused and finish the job.
Thompson against Henderson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Henderson's got 6.
There's so much energy when Henderson is on the floor.
Here's Şengün. Thibault with the board. Portland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Williams into the lane. That one goes in. And now an 8-point Trailblazer lead. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Inside, here's Adams. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
You want to stop Adams when he rolls, but honestly, Steven is such a force. Sometimes you can't stop him.
Henderson misses. The Rockets have gotten 7 of their first 9 shots to drop during the second. Outside for Green. Oh, Green with a vicious dunk.
That is a dunk contest worthy move. Green just putting on a show right there.
Pass to Brogdon. On the wing, Murray drops in the 3. Murray's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Thompson scanning the floor. Oh, Williams with the block. Here's Thibault. No good. Misses at the buzzer.
Great job closing out the lanes. You normally don't see defense like that from Green, but he was tough to get around there.
And so it's Portland closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. The flow of the game has favored them in general, but hey, the tide can shift. More 2K action in just a moment. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. And it's the Rockets with the ball. 7-point differential. So on the floor for Houston. Tari Eason is out there with Dylan Brooks. Then there's Whitmore. Then it's Jabari Smith. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. Here's Simons. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. First one falls for him.
At the line for your Trailblazers.
And so Simons nails both of them. Houston has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Simons against Van Vliet for 3. Smith. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Smith's got 12.
Well, he's used to the spotlight, and Smith's grabbing plenty of attention tonight. What a performance.
Grant's shot is off. Houston has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Pass to Smith. Here's Whitmore. He's covered by Simons. Van Vliet with a screen on Simons. Van Vliet outside. Now here's Brooks. 6 on the shot clock. Van Vliet with it, and Aiden pulls it down. Grant finds Simons. To the inside, Aiden, and Aiden with the stuff.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Simons with a steal. Now the Blazers on the move. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Defensive foul, Fred Van Vliet.
That's good from Aiden.
And I love the footwork Aiden possesses. It's what makes him so dangerous close to the rim.
Van Vliet against Simons. Pass to Easton. Van Vliet outside. To the paint. Here's Smith. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
For the young Jabari Smith Jr., he's still finding his footing here in the league.
Yeah, no one said playing in the NBA was easy. I don't care what pick you are. Smith has big expectations on his shoulders, Grant, but I think he's done a pretty good job so far.
Easton, good.
Yeah, no question Van Vliet was going to find his man. He has excellent court vision.
Simons outside. Here's Walker. And the jam by Walker.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. Van Vliet, the pass to Eason. Screen by Eason. Down low. It's Eason with the jam.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Now here's Simons. 10 points for him. They get it back. Aiden passes to Simons.
2 minutes remaining.
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And just a crafty move to get free for the dunk.
Yeah, he's not just trying to score. He's trying to embarrass someone. Smith outside. To the wing on the left. That's good from Eason. On the assist by Whitmore. Eason's got 8 points in the quarter.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
Yeah, the second half in stark contrast with the first. Coach must have gotten on them a little bit at halftime.
Walker for 3. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And the Rockets going with a whole new group out there. Now here's Thompson. Give him 8 points now. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Anthony Simons. A line change here for Portland. That one's no good. And Williams has got the ball here for Portland. Here's Thibault. And that one is hammered home.
His court vision and decision-making, it's what makes Brogdon such a talented playmaker.
Outside for Green. Pass to Şengün. Back to Green. Şengün finds Green. Clock at 4. The 3. And Şengün throw it down.
Just great energy on the offensive glass. That's exactly how you cut into a lead.
Boy, a slam like that is sure to give him a spark. Henderson with it. He's picked up by Adams. Shot's good by Henderson.
Yeah, hitting that shot through contact, Henderson just plays with a laser-like focus.
Thompson, a screen on Murray. To the inside. It's stolen by Brogdon. Now the Blazers moving it up. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. That one drops for him. And now it's a 10-point Portland lead.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution. Running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Got a hand on it. Now the Blazers on the move. Ooh, Thompson with the block.
Decent reach and solid instincts, allowing Thompson to get a hand on it.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Scoot Henderson out there with Malcolm Brogdon. Then it's Murray. Then it's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Williams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Out of bounds. It'll be Trailblazers ball.
Substitution on the court.
Portland has gone 5 of 6 from three-point land so far. Here's Henderson. Van Vliet with some nice D. Houston has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. To the middle. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And they're able to recover. Smith with a screen on Brogdon. Back to Van Vliet. From outside, off the mark.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Williams. Oh, and there's the whistle on the... And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
At the line for Portland.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge.
The previous play is under review.
Coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Smith outside from behind the arc. And another miss by Houston.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Now a timeout called by Portland. So for the Blazers, let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups address the team. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Here's Sharp. Yep, that one goes.
Great recognition of the mismatch, abusing the smaller defender. Poor guy.
Van Vliet outside. Pass to Eason. Releases. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Eason's got 10 points here in the second half.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Yeah, showing the speed there. Grant saw a crease and took it.
Eason a screen on Simons. Outside Eason for three. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Sharp. Out to Simons. Jacks up a 3. And Ayton with the stuff.
Not afraid to throw his big body around. Ayton good at keeping plays going.
Pass to Van Vliet. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth.
It can be tough to find space in the mid-range area. Probably should have passed that one up.
Sharp goes in. Brooks with the rebound.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Now here's Simons. He's covered closely. Pass to Walker. Ayton with a screen.
2 minutes.
And there's the drive. And the jam by Walker.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Simons with a steal. Walker with it. He's picked up by Eason.
Put that one-man show on Broadway.
That's one way to go with the alley-oop. Van Vliet against Simons. Back to Van Vliet. Deflects the pass. Out of bounds. Rockets ball as Houston keeps possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Green's checked in for the Rockets.
Down the floor for the Rockets.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. And here's Simons outside. Rockets with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely. And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Trailblazers.
Boy, this was one physical game, guys.
They obviously felt that was an advantage of theirs coming in, and they were able to be relentless inside as a result.
And what a huge performance it was for DeAndre Ayton.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Green with the ball. And Walker picks him up defensively. And that one good.
It's hard to know what Green is going to do in these sets. He uses that unpredictability pretty much to his advantage, though.
To the paint. Ooh, stolen by Smith.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
Eason, good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Green up top. He's covered by Simons. Money from deep.
And that bucket from beyond the arc puts them within reach. He's really been putting that shot to work.
And I bet he's thinking that he could close the gap completely if he can keep those threes coming.
So the Trailblazers win it. Boy, they didn't.
they look to play through the passing game.
And all the better for us. I mean, as fans of the game, seeing that kind of flow and teamwork, it just makes the game fun to watch.
Here's the starting group for Houston. Smith is out there with Tari Eason. Then there's Whitmore. Then there's Dylan Brooks. And it's Green in at the 1 spot. Now here's Green. After the miss from Karl Anthony Towns. Well, here we are talking about Timberwolves greats. One player standing out to me, and Doris, I know to you. That's Kevin Garnett.
I don't think there is any debate that KG is #1. He is Minnesota's all-time leader in points, assists, rebounds, steals, and blocks. My goodness, what a career.
And once the G League took it to another level, Green skipped college, became the #2 overall pick of the draft, and that's really changed the landscape.
Oh, and here we go. Green's got it, the fast break chance, and it's blocked by Conley. To the middle, here's Gobert, and finished off by Gobert.
I love that Rudy left no doubt. Show off that power, Rudy.
Outside Green, and there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul. We're about 1 minute into the first. Pulls it up.
Boy, when he is contesting shots, you see the potential on the defensive end for Anthony Edwards.
Towns against Eason. Back to Conley. To the paint. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Well, the coach loves this kind of ball movement. Anytime you create something inside the free throw line, you know it's a good look.
Right wing. Eason passes to Green. Five on the clock. Back to Eason. Shot, high post. And that one goes long.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Pass to Towns. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Boy, Cat takes the bump. Not an easy shot, but he finds a way.
Rockets have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Smith with a screen on Edwards. Brooks with no one around. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Oh, here's Edwards. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Well, Anthony Edwards has the kind of frame and skill set that can make him a force. But it all comes down to paying the price and putting in the work now.
Ah, so much fun in the doors to watch. Anthony Edwards on the floor. This kid is electric.
Kevin, this guy is part of the next generation of great players. When you look at the rising stars in this league, he's got to be near the top of that list. Unbelievable offensively, 3-level scorer, and a guy who will get down and dirty on the defensive end.
Eason against Edwards. And Towns throws it down.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
Green taking his time here. In the corner, it's Whitmore. The pass to Eason. Outside, Green. From downtown, Gobert pulls it in. Timberwolves leading by 4. Outside Conley. Towns sets the pick for Conley. Into the lane. Can't get it to fall.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
Green in the post. Defended by Towns. Launches it. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper.
Doesn't matter where on the floor Anthony Edwards is. That shot mechanic's so pretty, so fluid.
And Green slams it in.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is. We see it very clearly.
Big time slam by Karl Anthony Towns. Love when he's playing with this sort of aggression.
Eason, screen on Edwards. Brooks dishes to Green. Passes it to Eason. Down low, Whitmore, and Whitmore throws it down.
Oh, man, when Cam Whitmore throws it down, you feel bad for the rim.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Towns. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. Rockets trail by 4. Outside, Green. Brooks outside. Here's Eason. McDaniels defending. Misses from short range.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
And with his size and lateral quickness, Smith.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Timberwolves ahead, up by 4. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. We've got Alperon Şengün. Thompson is out there with Fred VanVleet. And then there's Steven Adams. And it's Holiday in at the 3. Now here's VanVleet. Takes a 3. Reed with the rebound. And it's Aaron Holiday with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And Minnesota has possession. Morris looking over the floor.
Well, there's no question that Fred VanVleet's competitive toughness, his desire, and the defense is what has given him a shot to be a legit NBA force.
Outside Holiday. Fires the 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. And here we go with Miller running up the court. And it goes down 2 points.
Well, when you're in transition, the pass should lead the break, and that's exactly what was done in easy 2.
Inside, and Thompson kicks to Şengün. ADB, as players establish themselves, gaining that respect and recognition always seems to come down to postseason success, right? Playoff success.
It's so true, Kevin, whether it's fair or not. Great production in the regular season without having accompanying success in the postseason tends to get written off. So the pressure falls on teams to win or risk losing their star players. Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
The shot by Thompson, no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Cans it from downtown. Alexander Walker's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for the Timberwolves. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Well, he tries to answer with a 3 of his own and can't do it. You can't get caught up in the one-on-one aspect.
And the wide-open shot from Morris. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Boy, you love the opportunity seized by Monte Morris. That 3-point shot, highly valued.
Outside Holiday. Şengün with the screen for Holiday. Pass to Şengün. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Thompson. And Miller with the block. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, the league says it wants every team to play to win, but All-Star Kevin Durant said it's just not realistic, adding, Each year, only a few teams can win it. If you're not going to be a playoff or play-in team, might as well go for a top pick. Get some reps for guys who ordinarily wouldn't make the rotation and maybe change their lives as well. Kevin?
And that's an interesting take. Thanks, D.A. Now, here is Morris. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Shoots the three, and another three for Minnesota.
Displaying the catch-and-shoot ability of Monte Morris. Go ahead, young sir.
To stop the run, and Van Vliet, here we go. And the layup is good.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
There's the pick. Pass to Reed. Fires the three. Buries the long-range jumper. Reed's got himself on the board with three there.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And the pass to Miller. Fires from deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Miller's got 5 points now in the quarter.
A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
Now here's Van Vliet. And tonight he sends it right off the glass. And now the Timberwolves on the break. All going up court. Here's Alexander Walker. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Alexander Walker's got 8.
And Monte Morris' instinct is pass first, on time and on target.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And here are the Rockets now. The two towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Easton passes to Green. And the three off target. Timberwolves leading by 20. Edwards kicks to Towns. Launches a three, drills it from outside. Towns has got the first basket of the second half. That one for Minnesota. The Rockets shooting terribly up to this point, just 30%. Some ramshackle offense play there. For Rudy Gobert, he is one of 4 players' doors to win Defensive Player of the Year 3 times.
And you think back, Kevin, he was a late first-round pick in 2013. Probably has exceeded all expectations. He has obviously cemented himself as one of the all-time defenders in NBA history.
Outside Edwards. The three. Good on the three-point shot. He's got 8.
Edwards, such an explosive scorer. You don't want to concede that three-point shot. Boy, that's going to make him feel good.
Passes it to Easton. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And it's Brooks in the corner. Shot clock at 6. Rising to the basket.
And the quickness of Brooks's drive can be overwhelming. Burst inside before the D can react.
Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. Out to the right wing. Brooks outside. Outside, Green. To the inside. Out to Brooks. Eason with a screen for Brooks. And the rejection by Towns.
Love the hustle from Towns right there. Boy, engaged defensively.
To the middle. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Outside, Green. Smith finds Brooks. Smith with a screen on Conley. Brooks misses. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Now here's Edwards. Towns for 3. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. The drive by Green. Smith for 3. They get it back. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. 3-pointer. Towns dishes to Edwards. From outside the arc, and Conley gets it to go. The assist from Edwards. Conley's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Green. There's the drive. And Green slams it in.
And how about the persistence from Green? Refusing to let the defense bully him on that drive.
Edwards can't hit.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Hey, Greg, here we are watching Cam Whitmore. What impresses you most about his game?
Kevin, for me, I think it's his toughness. He's not afraid to get physical underneath the basket, and I really love how gritty he is on the D as well. And 2 words you hear about Whitmore a lot: power and energy. Not many rookies are as ready for the physical rigors of the NBA as he is.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Now, last season there were a record number of African-American head coaches in the NBA. Blazers coach Chauncey Billups said, "It makes me proud of the NBA for being intentional about giving opportunities to African Americans or just minorities, period. I'm proud to be a part of it." Kevin?
Great stuff, David. Thank you so much for your reporting there. A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. Houston with a big group substitution here. Şengün's checked in for Tari Eason. Aaron Holiday comes in for Dylan Brooks. Thompson, he's checked in for Whitmore. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Jalen Green.
In perfect timing. This run is exactly what they needed, and it's right when they needed it. They couldn't afford to wait any longer. Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Adams, he's checked in for Houston. Now, here is Morris. He's got 6. Here's Alexander Walker, covered by VanVleet. Hits it from 3-point range.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
No good from Moore. Houston's gotten blank from 3-point land so far in the third, still 0 for 3. Adams, right side. Reed with the rebound. Here's Alexander Walker. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves riding high with a 23-point lead heading into. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Timberwolves leading by 23, so on the floor for Houston. Fred VanVleet out there with Thompson. And then there's Steven Adams. Then it's Alperen Şengün. And it's Holiday in at the small 4. Here's Adams following the 3 by Minnesota. High post shot. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Reeves got 4 rebounds now tonight. A 3 from Morris. It's stolen by Adams. Thompson left side. And they get it back. VanVleet right side. Beyond the arc. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Well, I mean, listen, Fred VanVleet, you can practically close his eyes. That's how comfortable he is out on the arc.
Morris outside. And another three for Minnesota.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Moore. Shoots over Adams. And it's off the back rim. No good.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
So the Rockets end up going with a whole new group. Brooks, that's a two-pointer. The Rockets again can't hit.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
The Rockets have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Green left side. Now Whitmore. Shot clock at 5. Here's Eason. The Rockets again can't hit. And it's Conley with the ball for the Timberwolves. And here's Edwards from the arc. Kept alive. It's Edwards on the wing. Outside Conley. Dishes to McDaniels. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Lets it go from deep. Conley's shot is off.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And such great feel for the game. Whitmore knowing where his teammates are at all times.
Edwards with it. Now Smith defending. Lets it go with the three. And Anthony Edwards hits from deep.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Draining that answer. Smith Jr. decided he couldn't let that last three go quiet.
Towns sets the pick for Edwards. And another three for Minnesota.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Green with a screen on Towns. Shot by Eason, no good. Timberwolves leading by 23. There's the three. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Three-pointer. Sinks the three-pointer.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Minnesota.
Their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Yeah, excellent defense around the rim there, Kevin. They were disciplined and focused.
Pass to Whitmore. Fires for three. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. 8 points for Cam Whitmore.
And those are the kinds of shots that give rookies like Whitmore so much confidence.
Edwards gotten just 4 of his 10 shots to fall here, shooting 40%. Green passes to Brooks. Back to Green. Eason with a screen for Green. Over to the wing for the three. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Conley with a wide open look. The kick out to Towns. Cans it from downtown. And the Timberwolves lead by 17.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
And the numbers speak for themselves. Smith has been aggressive and effective all night.
Towns the screen. For three, Edwards. Good on the three-point shot.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate
see that by looking at their assist numbers. When they're passing like they are, the game is much more fun and more involved for not just the players, but the fans.
All right, let's check out the starting lineup for the Trailblazers. Sharp teams with Thibault on the perimeter. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Jeremy Grant. And it's Simons in at the point guard position. Gobert passes to McDaniels. Takes a three. And Edwards good for three.
When Edwards knocks down threes, Ant is pretty much unstoppable.
Conley against Simons. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
The three from Ayton. Out to Simons. From outside the arc. And Ayton gets the three.
DeAndre Ayton happy to shoot at that range. Nice stroke.
Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Edwards looking for an opening. Pass to Towns. The three. Gets the three ball to go.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here's Grant. Back to Sharp. The shot off that time. Some solid defense from Edwards. Pass to Conley. All alone. Jump shot is good that time.
Just a smart offensive player. Conley is aware of when he should look to rise and fire. Woo, I love it.
There's Simons with a three. And again, it's Portland with a three.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Edwards with it. Picked by Gobert. Edwards with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Grant with a steal. Now the Blazers moving it up. Grant with a screen on Gobert. There's Simons with a three. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
Simons seeing green there, just letting that one rip.
Well, the Blazers have boasted some high-powered offenses in recent years.
Well, their success is always centered around what they've done on the offensive end, BA, but now they've lost a little bit of that potency, and they've got to get back to more balance so that they can be competitive on a nightly basis. Sharp still trying to find some comfort and familiarity at the free throw line. Sometimes it takes some young guys longer.
And that's good as he hits both shots. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 5. Shot to stop the run. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3. Portland has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Ayton, a screen on McDaniels. And Clay stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Gotta hold firm or you're gonna get a call.
Towns outside. Inside. Gobert finds Towns. Three-pointer. Another miss by Minnesota. The Trailblazers have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Pass to Ayton. A minute 29 left in the opening quarter. 5 to shoot. There's Simons with a three. Edwards pulls it in. Minnesota has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Towns against Thibault. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Yes, strong flush from Towns. I like whenever he plays with an edge inside.
And Gobert with a block. And he's able to get it back. And Ayton gets it to go. Ayton's got 5 now. The Timberwolves trail. Here's Edwards. Uses the glass on the layup.
And the focus never broke there for Edwards.
Thibault, a screen on Conley. And here's Simons outside. He drops it from range. 14 points for him.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check. I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Here's Simons after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. We've got 33 seconds left in the first. For three, Conley. Portland grabs the miss. Simons outside. Lets the three fly. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make and 9 tries so far.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
From deep. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. Anthony Simons has been leading the charge for Portland. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Trailblazers?
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Well, one thing that's noticeable is just tremendous energy from everybody, and they put that into their transition play, and all that hustle is paying off.
Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Monte Morris. Then it's Miller, then there's Naz Reid, and it's Moore in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Shots good by Henderson.
And the defense was right there, but in the end, Henderson just sticks the J in their faces.
The shot by Alexander-Walker, no good. Portland leading. Outside, Williams. Robert Williams. One tough customer right there.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
The shot by Alexander-Walker, no good. Portland has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. And Brogdon caps off the break.
On the break, Brogdon with a great job of surveying the floor and understanding where everybody was coming in from on that fast break.
Reid, a screen on Brogdon to the paint. A slam dunk by Reid.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Walker, and the jam by Walker.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Here's Alexander-Walker. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why. Still, I expect him to make one of those.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
When high-level prospects like Victor Wembanyama enter the draft, some teams' motivation to win can falter, and Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, "It's a serious issue, and we've put teams on notice." Brian, it's sparked hundreds of league meetings, and Silver added, "We're always looking to see whether there's yet a better system." Back to you.
Oh, indeed. Thanks, Allie.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact, and there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
So it's Minnesota now after the basket by Portland. No good from the wing.
Let's be honest, that's not a shot he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot often.
Brent, you were a two-time NBA champion, so you must have the secret recipe. What wins in the playoffs?
Well, Tim Duncan, B.A.? No, I mean, obviously, you need a team. It can't be a one-man show, and you need that collective to come together and be playing their best basketball at the biggest time of the year. We've seen these heliocentric offenses, one's built around one superstar, and that becomes too predictable of an offense, or one where a guy can't struggle. If they struggle, the team goes home. So championships are won by teams, B.A.
Attacking the hoop. That is Scoot Henderson's bread and butter. Unstoppable when he's going downhill.
To the right side. To the middle. The kick out to Morris. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 5. Here he goes. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Look out below.
You got no chance of defending him right there. And again, Scoot Henderson. Henderson's got 10 points in the game.
An athleticism on display there by Henderson. Just an acrobatic move to finish the play.
And Williams has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Here's more. He's got 5. Pass to Reed. Some solid defense from Williams.
Well, some smarts there on that play, changing his shot in the air so he could avoid the defense. Can't fault him for the creativity.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more. Free throw good, Walker. The Timberwolves really having a tough go here. Pass to Alexander Walker. Now Reed. Up and in on the layup. Reed's got 4 points this quarter.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And it's Murray off the drive. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers. They're feeling great. A 21-point lead. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Anthony Simons, he's been playing really well.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Checking out the group for Chauncey Billups to start the second half. Thibault and Grant are at the forward spots. Anthony Simons out there with Sharp. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Simons. Driving in. Jams it in off a great move.
Well, you got to find ways to keep feeding Anthony Simons. Right now, this guy is on fire.
Conley laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Conley's got 6 points.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now here's Edwards. He's got 5.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth, just couldn't finish.
Here's Sharp, and he dunks it down.
And Sharp is the kind of guy who gets up there in a hurry. That elevator, that's got some extra juice.
And here's Edwards outside, and Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Sharp. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Now here's Towns. Give him 8. It's good. 10 points for him.
Nice positioning and footwork on point. And Towns so smooth down there inside.
Conley against Simons. Pass to Thibault. Back to Simons. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
On defense, the Timberwolves. Here's Ayton. Nails the wide open jumper.
You can see with that form on the jump shot that DeAndre Ayton has the tools to become effective on the perimeter.
Pass to Towns. Fires the 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 7 rebounds in the game. Simons passes to Sharp. He takes it in.
Oh, man.
Oh!
Look how Sharp bounces off the drive, going to the rim full speed.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
On the wing, Simons. McDaniels covering. Thibault, that's good. Thibault's got his first basket.
Simons playing unselfish. That's going to help this team get in a great rhythm.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. Morris for three. Counted from distance. Morris has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. You know, one thing coaches have always loved about Monte Morris, he really takes care of the ball, Brent.
Yeah, an incredible assist-to-turnover ratio throughout his career. He doesn't put up huge assist numbers, but I think coaches love the fact that when Morris is on the floor, he's going to make solid decisions to put your team in the right place to succeed offensively.
Moore's shot is off. For Portland, they've gotten 7 of 8 shots to fall in the third quarter so far. Walker for three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Morris for three. Knocks down the long J. Morris has got 6 points.
And Morris with the three. He may want to shoot more of those if he gets the chance.
Henderson left side. Here he goes. The shot misses. Ooh, good work defensively by Morris. There's 42 seconds left in the third. Pass to Miller. Takes the three. Portland grabs the miss. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Walker. Miller pulls it in. The Timberwolves have gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. Morris passes to Reed. Here's the floater, and the layup is good. He's got 6.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Outside Brogdon. A deep three. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Portland, a sizable. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And it's Simons with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. Inside, we got Towns and Gobert. And it's Moore in at the 1 spot. So that's the Timberwolves 5. It's Sharp on the wing, defended by Gobert. Shot clock at 6. Here's Ayton. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Ooh, coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
And what a luxury to have a big man who can score like Towns. He's been unstoppable here.
Here's Sharp. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Now here's Towns. McDaniels from long range. Gets the 3 ball to go. McDaniels got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Yeah, and for Towns, great awareness at the offensive end.
Here's Sharp. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Minnesota shooting 53%. Good efficiency on offense so far. And count that. 2 points and a chance for 1 more at the line.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Well, they've had no problem getting into the heart of this defense with the dribble, and they've made the most of their chances there as well.
Well, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. I mean, these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
Counted. And the Trailblazers lead by 14.
Going to work inside. Sharp using that touch and nimbleness to get it done.
Pass to Towns. Outside Edwards. Back to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Simons against McDaniels. Hayden with it. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. And Edwards slams it in.
They're on a big run to make this game interesting. You can't let up now.
Well, they stacked up everything to get to this point. Now they have to shift into overdrive.
And here are the Timberwolves. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into the yes, sir! Wow! Good job with Simons not hesitating. It just opened up for a split second. He was ready to fire.
Towns on a screen. Edwards, the pass to Towns. Down low. The kick out to Edwards. There's a minute 47 left to play in the fourth quarter.
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
It's Sharp on the wing. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Really taking it to the defense. Sharp was smart not to hold back that time.
Both good from the line that time. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Outside Edwards. Picked by Gobert. Towns passes to Moore. Back to Towns. The 3 is up. 5 to shoot. Bucket. He's now 9 for 11 after that one.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Outside Thibault. Pass to Aiden. Fires from the wing. Rebound Minnesota.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Now, you can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside for Grant. Here's Sharp. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. First free throw is good, and that stretches their lead to 8. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 9-point game here.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
Towns against Grant. McDaniels, a screen on Grant. Towns for 3. Again, the miss by Towns. So it's Portland picking up the win. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
playing their best basketball right now.
Kevin, so true. This game will be a great opportunity for one of them to get back on the right track. Let's see who steps up and gets this win.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. The wingmen, it's Sharp and Thibault. Ayton is out there with Jeremy Grant. And it's Simons in at the point guard. And he's off on his first shot of the game. Pass to Green. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Simons with the ball. Fires the three. Eason grabs the board. Green taking his time here. Out to the right wing. And the layup's good off the glass.
The whole selfless play right there from Green. He's all about getting it to the open man.
Here's Sharp driving in. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. Portland shooting their first free throw of the game here.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
Outside, Green.
And we've seen some great scorers come into the league, but Green looks elite. Both the physical gifts and that fearless approach.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And 79% from the line a season ago. Pretty consistent there as a free throw shooter.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And it's Simons missing.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
And what a score Anthony Simons has become, Steve. Wow.
I love it, Kevin, because he can do it from all three levels. Smooth jumper, uses his body to protect the ball when he's driving inside, and some nights he's unstoppable.
And you know, the more you watch Smith, the more you marvel at his feel for the game.
Now here's Simon. D right on him. And Cam Whitmore picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Here's Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Flexing some muscle on the finish. Sharp doesn't fear anyone inside.
Here's Whitmore, defended by Thibault. Here's Eason. Misses the three. For Portland, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Passes it to Sharp. Back to Simons. Driving to the basket. Thibault on the wing. Left side, Grant. Banked in off the glass.
Jeremy Grant clearly unfazed on that shot.
Rockets trail. Here's Green. Makes it off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
We've seen Anthony go for 40% from deep for an entire season. You know this man can shoot it.
Kicks to Green. Here he goes. Here's Whitmore. Brooks outside. Eason, the screen. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Whitmore. Over Thibault. And it's Whitmore missing.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
And the Blazers, Steve, have made every attempt to put together a championship roster. But it's possible they may be heading in the other direction.
Yeah, Kevin, sometimes a rebuild comes your way, whether you like it or not. This is a proud franchise. They play to win, but they're going through some growing pains right now.
Oh, how about the agility from Green, finding a way to get to his spot despite the contact.
Pass to Whitmore. He kicks it to Brooks. Second shot opportunity. He takes it up and lays it in.
Muscling his way around the floor, Brooks able to absorb contact without it affecting the shot.
Simons the pass to Ayton. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Smith for three. A three-pointer is right on target.
He's got such a smooth release on catch-and-shoot jumpers. Smith is lethal off ball.
Here's Sharp with the drive.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Portland shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
Shooting for Portland.
Both good from the line that time.
The 7th pick in the 2022 NBA draft, Shaedon Sharpe continues to show great promise as an all-around player.
Green the pass to Eason. They kick it out to Green. Eason with a screen for Green. Yep, that one goes. Green's got 7.
But once Green gets inside, he has the body control to adjust to the defender there and finish.
Ayton against Smith. The Trailblazers have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. The first one falls.
You know, so much hype around Ayton. Has that rare combination of NBA-ready body, productivity, and upside.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Eason gets a wide open look and trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. It's the Trailblazers up 2. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. What stands out to you guys from the Trailblazers so far in this one?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
They just look hungrier out there. They don't mind taking the pounding.
On the court for the Trailblazers, Walker out there with Murray. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. Then it's Williams. And it's Henderson in at the point guard. Yep, it counts.
You like how Adams surveys the whole floor, allowing him to spot the wide open man.
Henderson passes to Williams. Walker against Şengün. And Adams sends it back. Thompson in the post. Kick out to Adams. The pass to Şengün. Van Vliet outside. The 3. Rebound by Williams.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Walker the pass to Williams. Plays it up and banks it in. Williams has got his first bucket in this one. When it comes to the essential components of a winning team, GA, how much importance do you place on veteran leadership?
Kevin, I think it's important. You want a few guys in the locker room who've seen it all. Players who can keep the ship steady if the team kind of goes awry or has a tough stretch.
The shot by Brogdon wide open. And another 3 for Portland.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Now here's Bullock. He has 5. Knocks down the 3 ball.
I like how Fred VanVleet stays patient. Eyes up, finds the breakdown in the defense.
Here's Brogdon, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
There's the screen. And Van Vliet, here we go. For 3, Bullock trains the 3-pointer. Bullock's got the lead up to 2 now for the Rockets.
Yet another 3. Once we hit the second quarter, it just seems as if those threes just started to fall like raindrops.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
And something a lot of people notice about Fred VanVleet are his instincts with the ball.
GA, he's got a 6th sense for how to run the offense. seeing when and where to move the ball in order to create quality looks for his guys.
They push it up 4-on-3. Here's Walker, and good, coming on the assist by Brogdon. And the Trailblazers lead by 2. Van Vliet against Brogdon. And another 3 for Houston.
You have to respect Fred's range. If not, he'll make you pay.
And it's Brogdon off the drive, and they pick up 2. Brogdon's got 7 points for the quarter.
It makes up for a lack of speed with just tremendous effort and hustle on that play.
There's the pick. Pass to Bullock. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Back to Bullock. Şengün against Walker. Houston needs to get a shot off. And stolen by Murray. Walker the pass to Brogdon. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And now a 3-point Portland lead.
And talk about a guy who just knows where to be. Brogdon has that 6th sense for the game.
Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Here's Brogdon. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And this is how confident Brogdon is in his scoring ability. Able to get it done from everywhere.
Van Vliet with it. Outguarded by Murray. Bullock kicks to Thompson. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And another 3 for Houston.
No hesitation from Fred Van Vliet. Assertive off the catch and shoot.
Murray dishes to Williams. Stolen by Bullock. Van Vliet outside. For 3. And Reggie Bullock gets the 3. Bullock's got 14 points.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence. And he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Now here's Henderson. No scoring in this one. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And for an undersized player, Henderson can still do damage inside. He's got a nice combination of power and finesse.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Rockets lead by 1. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Toyota Center. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. They've got Brooks. Tari Easton is out there with Smith. Then there's Whitmore, and it's Green in at the point guard position. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. Back to Easton. Just 5 on the clock. Smith up top. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
Shaden Sharp picks one up.
And the defense knows Smith Jr. can score it. The pump got him there. High IQ play by the young fella.
And so Ayton will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. They trail by 3. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. And Cam Whitmore picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Now here's Simon. Inside. And that one's good. Thibault.
Heads up play by Simons. He sees a better opportunity for his team and moves the ball.
Right side Green, and it's Smith top of the key. Green. Portland grabs the miss. Ayton wide open, and the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Pass to Easton. It's Brooks on the wing. Back to Eason. There's the triple, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Eason's got 5.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
And Cam Whitmore picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Right around a minute and a half played here in the 3rd quarter. Sharp, that's good.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Smith with a screen on Simon. The drive by Green.
Emphatic 2 points from Green. Great to see him being aggressive and not settle for jumpers.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Count that one. Ayton's got the game tied up here for the Trailblazers.
And some kind of switch must have been flipped at halftime because both teams are getting after it.
I would have loved to hear the coach's speech because they really took heed to it. Like you said, both teams playing at a different pace.
Smith laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 7 points in the game.
Whatever they ask Smith to do, he is more than willing. And boy, is he capable.
And it's Ayton missing. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Shot by Eason, no good. Trailblazers have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the 3rd. Here's Simons. Up and in on the layup. Simons has got his 2nd basket.
The first step quickness is up there for Anthony Simons.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
So the Rockets end up going with a whole new group. Now, here's Bullock. He's got 14. Drops one in from the wing. And the Rockets lead by 2.
He's always been confident. When Fred VanVleet started to get minutes, it all came together.
Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Here's VanVleet. He's got 8. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the 3rd quarter. Şengün passes to Adams. Yep, that one goes in there. Adams has got the lead up to 4 now for the Rockets.
Sometimes it seems like Adams prefers to finish through contact. He relishes the physicality of the game.
Henderson with the screen for Brogdon. No good on the triple.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Screen by Adams. Bullock kicks to Thompson. Pass to Şengün. Houston moving the ball around. Just 5 to shoot. Here's VanVleet. Another shot. And he sinks the layup. VanVleet's got 4 points this quarter.
To counter the size deficiency, VanVleet has developed an insane number of moves inside.
The kick out to Walker. He takes it in. Henderson outside. That shot is off. Adams, some nice D. Houston leading by 6. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Back to Şengün. His 3-pointers off the mark. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Portland. And Walker throws it down.
A primary responsibility of Brogdon's. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to him.
There's the pass to Bullock. That ball, great assist by VanVleet. VanVleet's got his 5th assist in this one. And here's Brogdon from the arc. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Houston, bringing the quarter to a close. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
4th quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for... And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast.
The previous play is under review.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Now here's Green. No one near Smith as he lets it go. And another three for Houston.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Here's Sharp. Takes it inside. And foul. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls,
The previous play is under review.
fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and
The ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Well, during the break, I listened in on Ime Udoka's huddle. Told them pedal to the metal. Adding, we're ahead out here, but it's not over yet. Don't start celebrating in your head when there's work to be done on the floor. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
Totally unselfish play there from Aiden. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
Green kicks to Smith. And stolen by Thibault. Here's Sharp. Tries again, and the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Ayton, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Aiden's specialties.
Up top, Eason. Kicks it to Smith. Nails the 16-footer. Smith's got 5 points in the quarter.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
It's the fourth quarter, and it's a close game. You want to get the ball to someone you can rely on.
Tenacious on that drive. Green using his speed effectively.
Now, here's Simons. Defense right on him. The open shot by Ayton. And the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there. Rockets leading by 4. Smith feeling it out a bit. Smith sets the pick for Eason. Houston moving it around. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Smith that time on the assist from Green. Smith's got 12 points in just the second half. Driving inside. Sharp, that's good.
Just so electric. Shaedon Sharp is locked in tonight, and that's scary for opponents.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Outside, Green. Smith outside. Shoots the 3. And another 3 for Houston.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
Now, here's Simons. Ayton goes back up. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
You got to give Aiden credit. This guy is solid at keeping his balance even with the contact.
Green finds Eason to the middle. Brooks outside. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Smith. High arcing shot, and that one drops. Smith's got 13 points now in the quarter.
And the numbers speak for themselves. Smith has been aggressive and effective all night.
And Simons wide open. He'll fight. And another 3 for Portland.
He must have ice in his veins. Simons pushes out all distractions and drops the clutch shot.
Green left side. Knocked away. Stolen by Grant. And stolen by Eason. Pass to Green. And it's Brooks in the corner. Back to Eason. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. Shaedon Sharpe picks one up.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Now, here's Simons. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
He is a great kid. I love to see this from Ayton, stepping up in the big moment, letting his talent take over.
Here's Eason. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Out to Smith. Clock at 6.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Taken 3rd overall in 2022, Smith, instead of trying to take the league by storm, he was looking for ways to fit in within the system. And that's what coaches love about players like him.
Stolen. So we see the Rockets get the win here. It was up for grabs right until the final second.
These are two of the brightest young teams in the league.
You know, when it's all said and done, BA, these are squads that I expect to eventually play for titles. I mean, the talent is there. And, of course, it's all about gaining experience and gelling as a team.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. Inside, we got Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point. Pass to Eason from behind the arc. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Takes the 3. The shot by Conley, no good.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Smith finds Eason. Smith left side, takes a 3. Towns with a rebound. Minnesota with the ball. It's McDaniels on the wing, defended by Eason. Pass to Gobert. Up and over Smith. Towns outside. From the arc. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
After falling in the first round of the 2023 playoffs, Clark, the Timberwolves still have some work to do.
Yep, they were hoping the Rudy Gobert trade, BA, would elevate them higher. But this is a team that still needs to grow and develop more. I think their front office is going to stay aggressive in tweaking the roster.
And the basket by Gobert.
With his size, Gobert can make this look really easy. It's almost unfair.
Outside, Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
A brilliant dunk, and he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home.
Either that, guys, or he wanted the photographers to get a good shot of him.
Here's Whitmore outside. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Towns with the ball, guarded by Smith. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Best of luck to any defender trying to slow Gobert down. He is ruthless inside.
Smith passes to Eason. Nails it from 3. Eason's got 6. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Towns outside. Here's Gobert. He has 6. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Gobert knows his strengths on offense and plays to him well.
Smith with a screen on McDaniels. Pass to Smith. Brooks from outside, and he buries his first look.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And so Conley will bring it up for the Timberwolves. It's a 3-point game. Towns outside. Here's Gobert, covered by Smith. Puts it up. Second shot opportunity, and Gobert with the lay-in. 10 points for him.
This is what the team relies on Gobert for, clearing the glass and finishing the play.
Pass to Whitmore. Outside Eason. Lets it go from deep. Towns with a rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Edwards finds Gobert. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
I know Rudy's team is loving this, seeing him in full attack mode offensively. A sight to behold.
And here's Green from the arc. Sinks the tray. Green's got his second basket of the game. And boy, has this been a competitive matchup thus far.
These teams have swapped leads 7 times already, and we're not even in the second half.
Gobert inside. He's against Smith. Gobert, no good.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Eason, a screen on Conley. Smith against Gobert. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it. We've got 22 seconds left in the first. Left side Conley. Here's Towns. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
You know, Towns can burn you from anywhere, especially from these in-between spots.
And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Off the inbound pass. Can't get the layup.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
And so it's Rudy Gobert making things happen for Minnesota. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Timberwolves.
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
The previous play is under review.
Going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls, but at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
First one falls for him. You know, the fighting spirit Naz Reid brings to this game is really something, Clark.
Yeah, I tell you, he's a guy that is dynamic and electric, plays with great passion, and has a way of getting everybody fired up. He's an injection of energy for his team and the buildings he plays in.
They get it again. Adams finds Thompson. Goes back up. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. For three. It's rebounded by Şengün. For Houston, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Van Vliet, the pass to Bullock. Pass to Şengün. The bank shot, no good.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Oh, wow! Oh,
watch out below.
Big finish, and he jams it home with authority.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much. And the defense, no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Van Vliet scanning the floor. There's the triple. Reed with the rebound. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Moore. Hits the three-pointer.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
And here's Van Vliet. He'll bring it up for Houston. This one for three. That one misses. He's 1 for 3. The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Pass to Reed. From downtown. And another 3 for Minnesota. And Grant, these days, more and more teams emphasize the importance of switch defense.
It's so true in the modern NBA, BA. Every team has to be able to switch to take away a lot of the action of the offensive team. So having defenders who can guard multiple players on the court is a must.
Here's Alexander Walker. Count it. And it's Morris with the assist. Alexander Walker's got 4 points in the quarter.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Bullock. Here's Van Vliet. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Van Vliet's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Well, Van Vliet likes to work up close and personal at the basket, always ready to take it inside.
Morris, a screen on Thompson. Alexander Walker, the pass to Morris. Back to Alexander Walker. Şengün with a steal. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Van Vliet right side. Ooh, good work defensively by Morris.
Uh-oh. Changed his mind on the way up and tricked himself.
Miller, the pass to Morris. They set the screen. Here's Miller. Launches a three. Thompson pulls it in. Van Vliet outside. Fires for three. Van Vliet missing again. And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 14-6 run. And out of bounds, Houston will have it.
Miscommunication oftentimes leads to turnovers. That's something they'll want to discuss.
55 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Bullock. On the take. Back to Van Vliet. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, after finishing tied for last in the West last year, Clark, Houston is looking for a turn of events.
You know, 13 guys on last year's roster, BA, with 3 years of experience or less. But this summer, Houston bringing in some good vets, headlined by Fred Van Vliet, and they're looking to compete at a much higher level.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Yeah, we've seen Conley do this forever, running the point with precision.
Outside for Brooks. 20 seconds left in the second period. Van Vliet, the pass to Smith. Just 3 to shoot. And that one's long.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Here's Towns. Good work there as it goes. And it's a 10-point Minnesota lead.
Towns is so dangerous in the paint. He's got the ability to just muscle through most any defense.
And so it's Minnesota ending the quarter up 10. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. You look at Rudy Gobert in this game. He's been everywhere.
Pretty much the entire first half, he was dominating down low, piling up a ton of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Inside, we got Towns and Gobert. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. Conley passes to Gobert. Oh, easy 2 for Gobert.
Doing more work in the painted area. He has really excelled inside.
Eason with the ball. And it's Gobert picking him up. Outside, Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Some of these dunks he throws down are absolutely absurd. What an athlete Green is.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And check out the immediate response to the jam.
Oh, both sides are fired up.
I think the stakes just got raised a little bit.
Oh, there's the alley.
The young fella making shots. Green scoring it well considering how little experience in the league he has.
Pass to Gobert. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. And Gobert with the stuff.
Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
Big time two-hand slam.
And right on top of the defender, too. That's got to feel good.
Yeah, that was a tough, gritty, sandpaper-like finish.
Here's Gobert. Terrific finish in close by Gobert.
Making a play right there, Gobert just using his size.
Well, Clark, no question which end of the floor Rudy Gobert makes his biggest impact.
Yeah, he's a demoralizing defender. I mean, his height and reach give him some significant advantages, but it's more than that. You don't win multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards just because you're tall and long. You got to have some toughness, you got to have some anticipation and timing, and the willingness to get down and dirty.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And it's Green with the ball for the Rockets. They trail by 11. Green to the rack. And it's hammered home by Green.
Blasting off, Green runs in and just launches himself to the rim.
Conley passes to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Well, Grant, some think of Gobert as just a defensive specialist, but he's proven to be more than that.
Yeah, B.A., I like how Rudy uses his height to his advantage inside. He focuses on taking high percentage shots that come to him naturally.
One of Green's primary attributes, speed. And when he combines that speed with staying under control, that's a problem.
Pass to Gobert. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And he can't get the first one.
And, you know, night to night, you pretty much know what you're going to get from Gobert. Rim protection, rebounding, intensity, and he gets his points within the flow of the offense. That's a valuable guy there.
And it's a completely new group for the Rockets. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, the NBA is the last of the 5 major U.S. pro leagues to sign a new TV deal, with the existing one concluding after this season. Now talks are heating up, and the new deal expected to include traditional cable networks along with some streaming channels. Guys, one thing seems clear: it should amount to a big raise for the league and for its players.
Interesting point. You'll like that. Thanks, Alec. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Anderson comes in for Towns. Minot's checked in for McDaniels. And it's Alexander Walker in for Edwards. Morris, he's checked in for Mike Conley.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Pass to Anderson. Releases from 15. The Rockets pull it in. Adams against Reed. Now here's Adams. Defense is right there. Out to the right wing. 6 on the shot clock. Ooh, too long in the paint. And he's hit with a 3-second violation. And so he hits the technical free throw.
And the big X factor Van Vliet brings to the team is leadership. He's very talented at setting a good tone out on the floor and organizing his guys.
Miller's checked in for the Timberwolves. Moore comes in for Minot. And the shot's good.
They need to run plays for him, get him more touches, whatever it takes to get him producing.
Morris outside. Fires the 3. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. The Rockets have gone 7 of 10 here in the second half. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Adams inside, working on Reed. The open shot, Adams. Rebound, Minnesota. Reed's got his 4th rebound in this one. back to Morris. Over Van Vliet. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Rudy Gobert making things happen for Minnesota. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. We've got Steven Adams, Thompson out there with Fred Van Vliet. Then there's Alperon Şengün, and it's Bullock in at the 3. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Morris with it. Pass to Reed. Count it. And it's Morris with the assist. Morris has got 3 assists in the game.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. Towns comes in for Moore. McDaniels is checked in for Alexander Walker. And it's Anthony Edwards in for Morris. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting about 70% from the floor. Hard to do better than that. Oh, got that one up quick. Edwards has got his first 3 points of the game.
Edwards loves those long-range bombs. He's a confident shooter.
On the wing, Green, guarded by Edwards. Smith passes to Adams. That's tipped. Fires top of the key. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Some consider Adams to be the strongest player in the league. He never backs down from a physical challenge.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. 3-pointer. Miller can't get it to go. Well, the Rockets shooting 46%, a decent average so far. Eason, good.
Great dime that time by Smith Jr. there. You see the floor awareness really starting to improve.
Pass to Gobert. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Green. Drives to the hoop. Houston gets it back. The 3-ball. Another 3 from Houston.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, as long as he keeps knocking them down, they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason to let it run dry. Keep firing that thing. Show us what you got, young fella. Anthony Edwards. Love to see you operate like that.
Green, the pass to Eason. And the 3 off target. For Minnesota, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Great open look there. Edwards got 8 here in this quarter.
Well, that's an extremely hard shot to defend if Edwards can master the pull-up. Watch out now. It would be a real weapon for him.
Here's Adams. Miller pulls it in. Minnesota's gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Gobert, no good. Houston has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. Now Şengün. Pass to Smith. Outside Eason. Green for 3. Counted from distance.
Hey, you leave him open, he's going to make the defense pay for that level of disrespect.
Edwards, a pass to Gobert. A minute and a half left in the final quarter. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Nice job by Gobert finishing the play through the bump.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Timberwolves?
The way they've been able to consistently get past the defense and to the cup has been most impressive. They've almost made it look pedestrian.
Another thing, we can give some love to the big men. Terrific post play tonight, leading to efficiency on offense.
Green, the pass to Adams. Fires away from way outside. Towns with a rebound.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looks to me, guys, like a heat check, and with maybe a step out of his range.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Adams. "51 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Gobert, up and in on the layup.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. They got it done.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside.
And Gobert with the stuff.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Adams, shot's good. And they go to the intentional foul.
And I'll tell you what, this game is in the books. Not quite sure why they're delaying the inevitable by fouling.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this game is over, and they're the only ones who don't realize that.
And he ends up missing both free throws.
Already growing a reputation as one of the game's most notorious trash talkers, Edwards is just having fun out there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Here's Miller. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
Especially on the three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
Put a bow on this one. His composure at the line effectively ends it.
Timeout called. Houston, your thoughts, guys?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
And stolen by Edwards. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbed. All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our